Good evening, YouTube family. Today's Monday, January. No, actually, it's February the 1st, 2021. Excuse me. Um, a lot of things going on. One of the main things that everybody's talking about is about the silver, the price of silver going up. But for people that have been following the precious metals, it's no surprise what's going on. Um, I can't help but feel like all of this is being done for a reason. Like with the stock, with the GameStop and some other stocks that they were messing around with, Robinhood and some of these other brokerage firms, messing with retail investors, shutting down their accounts or not letting them um, buy stock or making them sell. Actually, they sold it for them. They didn't even give them the opportunity to make money on it. They just went ahead and um, sell it for them. Anyway, the way I see all this is that, or I can't help but see that it's just another. I mean, it's manipulated, and I'm not surprised. The stock market is so rigged that even regular people are able to make money. Retail investors, but people need to keep in mind that that is a space um, for these big time like banks and corporations and hedge funds. That's where they make their money, and it's basically their club. And it goes to show you how corrupt the system is, and how there's no longer any rule of law for them. It's only for us. We're the ones that have to follow the law. Um, we can't get ahead. Only they can. So I'm not surprised. Uh, I'm. That's kind of why I really have not gotten into investing and um, like that, because brokerage firms like such as excuse me, Robinhood and Ameritrade, all these places, they can just shut it down. They can just shut your account down or lock you out, like Robinhood did to some people the last time that the stock market fell in March. um, there's so many things going on right now, little things, um, but when you put them together, it's giving you the if you put these things together, it lets you know how America is basically falling apart. The system is being taken apart, and it's gonna be rebuilt into something else. Um, Anytime that something's gonna be created, it has to be destroyed, and and that's what they're doing to America right now. You can see that there's no rule of law. There's corruption, and basically, um, you can see it. You can see how everything is falling apart, and um, so much corruption, and so much um, so much just. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, the health crisis. Um, it seems like one day they give you one rule, and or they say one thing is good for you, and then the next day it's not good for you. um One day it's this rule, it's this, you got to follow this rule, and then the next day you don't have to follow it. They're basically just toying with everybody, but not everybody sees it. um there was a couple of things that came out recently. Today, for example, the CDC made it. They put out an order that there people have to wear a mask uh, in public transportation, taxi cabs, trains, excuse me, things of that nature. And I think TSA is the one that's going to be enforcing that, as well as other federal law enforcement agencies, and maybe even at the local level. I'm not sure if city police departments or county county officials will be enforcing it, but um, it this is not gonna stop, guys. Y'all know this. It's not gonna stop. Um, they will. They're going to destroy us. They're going to destroy the whole system, and they're gonna let us know that they're in charge. I mean, that's the way I see it. Um, Something else that came up was the CDC said that if you don't have any symptoms, and you don't have to be tested, which is kind of stupid. Um, I mean, I don't know. That's a no brainer. I mean, they make up rules as they go along. Maybe tomorrow they'll change it. Tomorrow it doesn't matter if you're not, if you don't have any signs, any symptoms of the of the thing that's going around. So they say, then you are gonna have to get tested or whatever. I don't know. There are some schools, school districts down here that, and it's mainly in the. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. It's mainly in the poor school districts, um, where they're having the like daily testing of the students, and they say that they the way they do it is they frame it in that poor people don't have, or less fortunate people don't have access to health care or whatever, and they don't have access to testing. They make it, that's the way they frame it. And but it's it's not like that. It's just another part of their agenda and how they want to push certain things. And so anyway, um, there's really, this, I see it like the calm before the storm. Um, it took me a couple of days to make a video, because another video, because everything that's happening, I've been I mean, I see it, and I had been waiting for it for so many years, talking about it. And I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing. And maybe because the system has played so many mind games with everybody for so many years, that, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised by it, and it's not news to me. The only thing I can say is that it's a little bit weird to see them actually doing it, and it's a little scary that um, some people don't see what's happening, but they're actually, and I know I've said this so many times, but it's scary to see people not just not see or not understand what's going on, but actually support the system that's putting the boot on our neck, and that is enslaving them. We've always been in bondage, but these people, these evil people, have the technology that it's almost like they don't even have to do any fighting. At least here in America, people like to protest, and I've seen people protest for some legitimate things, like out there in California. I saw a lot of people protesting against, California wanted to make it mandatory to vaccinate children um, before they could go to school or whatever. Which really, to me, they be doing those parents a favor. Um, but it just seems like here in America, people, they protest about some things, but a lot of times they're protesting, like conservatives or liberals might be protesting against the other party, instead of they protest the political party they don't like, and the policies that they're trying to implement, right? And that's with the left against the Republicans, or the right against the Democrats. Like if you go to other places, like in Europe, you have like all these people, like thousands of people, actually protest against the system. You know what I mean? Not against so much against the political party, but you know against the globalists. And right now, if you don't notice, this is worldwide. It's not just happening here in America. It's happening worldwide, and they're they're taking apart our economy. They're killing our currency, and all these stimulus packages that they're passing and they're giving the people. Um, you know what? That's the least. That's the least that we deserve. Um, they've looted us and pillaged us for years and years, and you know. But the only thing is it's kind of like, it's a double-edged sword. So I worry that people are not going to realize that all this money that they're printing, um, it's too much money in the system. So the reason I keep telling people is, I keep saying, when you get this money, buy things, tangible things. Um, if you're prepped up and you think that you have a good amount of food, water, the basics, your automobiles are maintenance up, your tires, your brakes, especially your brakes. Your car's in good condition and it's ready to go. You have all your, your medical supplies. You got hygiene for your house. Um, this money would be a good idea if you can find it, is to get precious metals. Um, and it's not to get rich. Gold. It's not to get rich. It's just to um, protect the wealth that you have. You take this money, this debt, right? It's not because there's no money in America anymore. Pretty much the world, there's no money. What they've done is they've taken debt and monetized it. Okay, you know negative, right? Money that's they just created out of thin air. Oh, actually, money is borrowed into existence. Okay, it's borrowed into existence, and so what you do is you take this debt and you go and buy something like silver or precious metals, and you convert that debt into something that's real, something that's